Men who complain about how attractive men can get away with inappropriate behaviors are missing the point. Not all behaviors are universally wrong, they're wrong because they're done without consent. An attractive man who flirts with or hits on a consenting woman isn't getting away with harassment, he isn't harassing her in the first place. I think a lot of incels are angry that women have standards of appearance for their potential partners, so they make rage comics and posts about how innocent ugly men are unfairly viewed as creepy for the same behaviors as attractive men.
Men aren't harassed by society to look good. Why would they?
As someone who is extremely attracted to handsome faces, a handsome hobo would still look infinitely hotter than some gym-going, impeccably dressed and groomed average-faced guy. So genetics is what makes most men unattractive in my opinion.
Height is one thing. Anytime I mention I prefer well-endowed guys, everyone literally loses their mind, my girlfriends included LMAO. No, smaller feels better. My sister/brother in Christ, I've been sexually active for over a decade now, I know what's better for me. Huge dicks are so unrealistic it just makes men insecure. Yet big-dicked men exist. Riddle me that, lol. Also, your insecurity is not my issue. Men with smaller penises usually know better what to do because they can't just rely on size. Men in general are crap at sex, a dude with a big penis at least feels nice inside. Phew, feels good to let that out.
Yeah, these comments are ridiculous. I feel like they're written by a bunch of females who are sensitive to their husband's small/average dick size, lol. Size makes a huge difference, lol. Knowing what you're doing can help, obviously, but when you're below average, the girl is gonna notice/feel the difference.
My boyfriend shared this video to me because he thought I would get a good laugh, because he knows how much I despise incels. But honestly, I'm not even amused by you losers anymore. You hideous, creepy fucks just need to be removed off the face of the earth.
Why am I mad that men don't overtly objectify me or give me physical compliments? Basically the title, I'm just frustrated that I've never been considered attractive even though I think I'm not ugly. I mean, I'm not a 10, but I'm 5 feet 9 inches and pretty well set with long legs, but I'm only 120 pounds, so I guess I'm a bit on the thinner side. It has always frustrated me as I've been called ugly and always asked out as a joke, rarely catcalled like at all or anything close to that. I just want to be considered attractive. All of my friends complain all the time about being bothered for their snaps and their attention from boys, which I get can be annoying, but I feel like there's something wrong with me that I don't get any attention. I also feel guilty for feeling like this because I know it's awful to be objectified. Ugh, it sucks.
Ugly men should be single and die sexless. I rage when I see an ugly man with a pretty or even another ugly woman. Let them suffer and die alone.
The ugliest woman is a billion times more attractive than the average ugly male. The ugly male is destined to smell of the stench of death and dread, he's bitter and hateful. An ugly woman can be attractive in other ways, she's content and happy. Ugly men deserve nothing.
No, you're not understanding. And again, men tend to hate to hear this, but you aren't even a choice. That's how unremarkable you are. You aren't on the list of choices. If there was a list of choices with names the woman is looking over, you do not appear. Your name is not on the list. You don't exist to most of us in that way. You might just as well be a cow or rhino wandering around us in terms of you being seen as a sexual possibility. You are not a possibility. You aren't even in the crosshairs. We aren't even looking at you. We don't even think, maybe him, and then go, well no, he's ugly. You aren't even thought of. We don't have an abundance of choices. Unremarkable men are not a choice. They ain't on the menu. The menu is only made up of remarkable men. If you aren't remarkable, which some of you aren't on the menu. Men who are remarkable are on the menu. Men who aren't remarkable were never a choice. Just being a man does not make you a sexual choice. Having a penis does not put you on the menu. You aren't edible until you're decided to be edible. Until then, you're just a random dong wandering around who thinks you're food. But you're not.
Honestly, I need women to be freed from the, I like my man medium ugly, mentality. Because now ugly men are getting a little too confident when they need to be treated as horrible and unworthy as ugly women are.
I only want sexy tall-toned men, nothing less.
Same, this video is me as fuck. If your photos can't be used as a catfish account, I don't want you, sorry.